What's up, guys? As you can tell, I'm in a little bit of a venue change here. This is my apartment, not my house back in Austin. This is my apartment here in College Station, where I attend school at Texas A&M University. We're just a few days into school, and I finally got my GoPro package. So as the title read, I got some cool stuff from GoPro. And what happened was, if you didn't know, I submitted a video for the Bassmaster Best Catch Contest presented by GoPro. It was a contest that Bassmaster and GoPro put on, conjunctively, that ranged from March 15th to August 15th of 2015, and each month the best video submitted got everything that GoPro makes from GoPro. And so I was the first monthly winner. So here is everything that GoPro makes. So it's the Hero 4 Black Edition, and every mount, accessory, doodad, what you would call it, everything that GoPro makes is in these two boxes here. So I'm super excited to unbox it for you guys. I think this might be my first unboxing video ever. Hopefully not my last, but I'm so excited to get this stuff. It took about 3 months to get to my house, but now I have all this stuff. Let's get started. The packing list lists all 4 pages of GoPro accessories that come with this. We've got some packing, and then here comes the goodies. First off, skeleton housing by GoPro for the, I should stop saying by GoPro because it's all from GoPro. The skeleton housing, which means that the back and the sides are not waterproof. It's not a waterproof case, but it's best for sound. I use the skeleton case a lot for fishing on the boat. The chesty harness. Put the thing on your chest. You know the guy's one rod, one reel fishing. I think he uses this because it's all on his chest, it looks like. So really awesome mount. This here is the blackout housing. It's just like the skeleton housing, or I guess a regular housing, but it's black. And so if you're filming on a car or something that the camera could stick out on, the blackout housing is often a good choice because it lets the camera kind of blend into the surroundings more. And this last thing is the dual hero system. Now I don't know much about this system, but I know that if you put 2 GoPros of the same kind, the same year model in here, and then somehow upload the footage into the GoPro Studio, you can make 3D video. So definitely want to give this a try. I don't know how it works, but we're going to see. This one's where the goodies are. This is going to be rapid fire, folks. 1, sportsman mount. This is what you put on your rod, on your shotgun, on your something. If you're a sportsman or a sportswoman, I guess I left the sportswoman out of here, put this on your sport and you'll play well. Alright, Lexar 32 gigabyte micro SD card for your GoPro. I think this is the one that they suggest that you use with the Hero 4 and a little adapter. I'll leave that there. Let's see, what is this? The Junior Chesty. So the chest mount that I just unboxed over there, this is the junior version. So if you have a little brother that's not quite big enough to put the regular chesty on, put that sucker on. The NVG mount. This is a mount that I never had any clue what it did, and to be honest, I still don't, but I know that military guys can wear this. I think NVG stands for, I don't know, but it's for like a military camo hat. Good stuff. Tripod mounts. These fit as the product describes on a tripod. We got curved and flat adhesive mounts. These are cool. To be honest, I don't use them because when I'm traveling somewhere, I don't want to stick a curved or flat adhesive mount on something. I can just use the suction cup, the clamp mount, the Jaws clamp mount. Really, any of the other ones were better than the adhesive, but still good to have. This here is the head strap and the quick clip. This works well on your head if you want to film stuff from your head perspective. And this quick clip, you guys see Brandon Powell on it a lot. He fishes with that clip with the Hero 4 Session right on the top of his hat on tournaments. And this here is an accessory kit. So I think what comes in this is a lanyard and some other cool accessories that usually people don't get if you just buy a GoPro. It also has a little slot that fits in your Wi-Fi remote. So just a cool accessory pack. Alright, what we have here are 4 dive filters. Now, a lot of you guys know about different lights that can come into your camera and make the lighting of your video different. As a matter of fact, this lighting is probably not fantastic, but it's all I have to work with. These are filters, and so this magenta dive filter works on the dive housing, and they clip right into the front of the housing, and they eliminate certain colors of light so it makes your video look cooler. So we have magenta dive filters, and red dive filters, and just regular other dive filters. The gooseneck. I've used this one a lot. Mine actually broke somewhere recently, so I'm glad I have another one, but it's just a mount that can twist and turn and go all sorts of directions. Very good one to have. This here is called the Tool. I looked it up. It doesn't come in an actual package, but we'll find out what it does later. Let's see what this is. The helmet front mount. For all you skaters and wakeboarders and stuff out there, this one is really good because you can just mount it right on the front and it can either point forward or down at you to look at you. Protective lenses and covers. These work well if you don't want your camera to break, which I broke a lens one time. GoPro was nice enough to give me a 40% discount on my next one, but make sure you wear those protective things if the camera is out of the case. Here's a 3.5 millimeter mic adapter. I'm a musician, so I should know what this does, but to be honest, I don't, so plenty of room for exploration. Super excited about this one, the Fetch dog harness. If you have a dog, you can get this and you can put the GoPro on your dog. 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 Man, I'm excited. I'll just go up to people at college and be like, hey, you have a dog? I have a GoPro. Let's make a video. Super excited to use that. My roommate is laughing in the back because he can't believe how funny I am. Alright, this is a removable instrument mount. So what these are is you can put them on your guitar. I'll probably actually use a few of these for my guitar, or you can put them on a drum or something, and they're actually removable, unlike the curved adhesive mounts. Anti-fog inserts. I have never used these because I've never run into much fog, but I'm sure some of you guys have, so comment below if I should use these anti-fog inserts. Because, I mean, I don't think GoPro would make something without you using it. Camera tethers. These things are adhesive mounts that have a string on them that can attach to your camera. So in case you're flying a plane or on a jet ski or something and you want kind of a double security system, so if your camera falls off, it doesn't actually fall in the water, this camera tether can catch it. So very good ingenuity thing there. Roll bar mount. This is good for the roll bar on your bicycle or any other thick bars on your boat, stuff like that. Replacement parts. I think it speaks for itself. Surfboard mounts. If you ever go surfing, these stick on your surfboard. Very handy to have. Whenever I go surfing, I'll use these. Very excited. The vented helmet strap mount. I don't know what it does, but it looks like it's just a helmet strap mount, but smaller. And whatever vented means. Comment below what you think that means. What is this? GoPro the Jam. Now I don't know if this has been introduced to the public yet. I don't believe it has. I could be wrong. I know they sent me some things that I believe weren't released to the market yet. But this is called the Jam. It's an adjustable music mount. Now I could be completely wrong with that. I could just be thinking that I got something cool. But all of this is cool, and I'm a musician, so I'll definitely be using this. It's just a cool way to mount on your guitar, on your drums, on your mic stand. Very, very cool for musicians. Here's the standard housing backpack kits. It works with the touch screen in case you didn't get the Hero 4 Silver. At the black or an older version, these little backpacks here can allow you to either touch your touch screen and still keep it waterproof, or just not even keep it waterproof at all. Combo cable. Looks like just an HDMI cable of yellow, red, black, and white. Cool, cool. Standard housing. Everybody needs more standard housings because we're always breaking them and drilling holes in them. At least I'm always drilling holes in them. And so this comes with a bunch of extra added back doors and stuff. Very, very good. The floaty back door. If you are using your GoPro in water and you don't have this on, that's a mistake, because I know several people that don't have this, and their GoPro would have floated if they had had the floaty back door on. Taking a quick break here to post on my Snapchat. Always feel free to Snapchat me, guys. I love seeing y'all snaps. We have the three-way grip arm tripod. This is honestly, I think, one of the most exciting new mounts that GoPro has come out with in the past year, along with the 4 and the 4 black, the 4 silver. But it has so many different, you guys probably can't see, so many different configurations that this thing can go in. It can be a tripod, a long selfie stick. I mean, there's a lot of endless possibilities for this 3-way arm. So good stuff there. Here we have the new and improved suction cup. Can always use more suction cups. Let's see, bodyboard mount. So I'm guessing if you're going bodyboarding, you can use this. It has a little screws that stick. If you ever like boogie boarded on the beach, it has little screws that stick down, and I guess it mounts into your boogie board. Cool stuff. This is the wrist housing. So it fits on your wrist like this. I know a lot of skydivers use the wrist housing just because they don't want to have a lot of camera stuff sticking out, and so the wrist can really capture a cool photo without much effort. Here's a bag pack, 5-pack of GoPro bags. Like I said, this is everything they make, so some of this stuff I've never seen before. Oh, this is a lens replacement kit. So not the actual camera lens, but the plastic thing that covers it. If you ever crack that or scratch that, this is a replacement kit for that. So I'm sure in the future I will be using this, no doubt. Oh, and here's another standard housing kit lens replacement. Hero 4 battery. We'll get to the Hero 4 in a little bit. It's an extra battery. This is the handlebar C-post pole mount. So this is just for a smaller pole, unlike the roll bar mount. This one fits on smaller things. This is a micro HDMI cable, so this is, I guess, a long charging cable for your GoPro in case you need to get somewhere that's farther away from the wall outlet of the computer. We have the side mount. I think this is used to mount on the side of like a BMX helmet or a motocross helmet. Not sure, but we will see. Yes, always use another Jaws Flex clamp mount. This thing is so good, so useful. I like it a lot. This here's an interesting one. It's called the strap hand plus wrist plus arm plus leg mount. And it looks like you can mount the GoPro in there and it spins a full 360 degrees. I'm not sure, but I've never seen this one before, so maybe this one is new as well. This here is a dual battery charger for the Hero 4. You can charge 2 batteries at one time. I've used the dual battery charger for the Hero 3 and 3 Plus for a long time, and it's been good. Here's the auto charger. So this car charger for your GoPro is really optimized and made to charge GoPros, so I'm sure this is the fastest possible charge. Here we have the dive housing. It looks a lot, as you'll see, like the Hero 3 original housing because it pretty much is. They just call this the dive housing because it's waterproof to a deeper level, so it's better for diving. And my couch is getting full. We got the wall charger for batteries. I don't know how many it fits. I think it fits 1. So 1 battery can charge against the wall. The smart remote. This here is just like the Wi-Fi remote that we've all been using, but I guess they've done a little bit of upgrades to it to make it better in terms of user friendliness. Here's another LCD touch backpack. This is great for a camera like the Hero 4 Silver is really the only one that has a touch screen on the back to see what you're filming. And a lot of users kind of turned away from the GoPro because they want to see exactly what they're shooting. And with the LCD touch backpack, it's a great, semi-cheap option for looking at what you're shooting. And there's a battery backpack. I'm sure I'll use this because I'm always having to change out batteries when I'm on someone else's boat, and having an extra battery or 2 in this thing is very, very helpful. A few more to go. The frame. I'm actually using the frame on that camera right there. It provides almost no protection for the camera, but it's super easy to mount in all sorts of places. And if you're not doing a dangerous activity, the frame is definitely the mount for you. Wi-Fi remote attachment keys and rings. So these are all extra keys and rings that can go onto your Wi-Fi remote in case you lose them. So I got 4 or 5 of each. 2 more. We got the handler, the floating hand grip. So this is a little selfie stick that you can use to take pictures of waves, and it floats. So it floats your GoPro, which is very handy. And last, and hopefully certainly not least, is the Hero 4 Black Edition. This here is the camera that's the flagship of GoPro company right now. The Session did just come out, But in my opinion, and I'm sure you've seen many other videos, the Session does not do everything that the 4 can do, or even the 4 Silver. So this 4 Black, I'll kind of go through some characteristics and stuff that it does. The big selling point that they had is that it can shoot incredible HD video like they always have, but 4K, which is, in case you guys don't know, a very, very high resolution that filmmakers use. A lot of filmmakers use 6K, which is even higher than 4K. A YouTube star called Devin Supertramp, if you guys have seen his videos, if not, click up his channel right here. He uses 4K in almost everything, and those cameras, I mean, $60,000 cameras that he uses. And so to be able to shoot at 4K at 30 frames, which is really, really, really good on a GoPro, is just incredible. You know, I probably won't use it that much, but if I get a drone, which I plan on soon, the 4K is definitely something you want to shoot in with a drone. It can go all the way down to 2.7K, 1440p, which is even higher than 1080. But what we all shoot in is 1080p. And so 1080p can shoot at the highest frame rate of 120 frames per second, which I rarely use. I almost always film in 1080p at 60 frames per second. It's the easiest thing, get great, good quality footage, but also the ability to slow down in your editing software for good slow motion stuff. And it doesn't take up too much space. The higher frame rate you go and the higher quality of video you go, the more space it takes up. So 1080p 60 is really a good kind of medium ground for that. Now, 720p, I've heard that it can also film in 240 frames, just like WVGA, which is not a very good video quality. It's like 480p. But I heard that you can get an upgrade to your GoPro online somewhere that lets you film in 240 frames per second, which is HD at that frame rate. For a camera, it's $500. I mean, it's incredible. So I'm super excited to get this going. Now I have 3 GoPros, so I can get you guys, cooler content, more angles of the same fish, and I'm super excited. Thank you guys for sticking through this and watching. I know that I have way too much GoPro stuff now, but that is what I think $2,700 worth of GoPro accessories looks like. So make sure you guys, you're always entering contests. I think GoPro gives away this stuff every single day. They have a contest called the Everything We Make giveaway. And so make sure you guys are entering into these things, because just one entry into a contest, a video contest, whatever it is, can rapidly increase your GoPro accessories and stuff. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel to see more. I might do some Tackle Warehouse unboxings if I bring them here to college and stuff like that. So stay tuned for my channel for awesome college stuff to come. I know you guys love my vlogs, so I have more vlogs about college coming up. Don't forget to subscribe. My roommate is on the floor. I think this video's been too long for him. He says peace, so we'll see you guys later.